Hey, how y'all doing? What's up? We back. The Vibe with Don Vito show. We had a little technical difficulties a little while ago. My guest was trying to get on and his phone wasn't acting right. So, I appreciate y'all for, coming on and being with us and stuff like that. So we're going to give it another shot and see if we can come on. I mean, it can be a big interview if we can get him on there because this is a story that need to be told and a lot of people need to check out the story. Mr. 52 Blocks, that's the art of boxing, something that derived from the street and got real big in prison, and, it could do a lot of damage to a person that don't know nothing about it. What up, E? I see you there, E. What's good, my brother? So we back. We're going to give it another shot and see if we get my man, Mr. 52 Blocks on there. We just trying to tell him all he got to do is hit that circle and come on and we rolling. The same way you came on, E, the same way he got to come on. And we be all good. But I hope y'all doing all right out there. It's Friday. Happy Juneteenth. And I guess it's a day to celebrate. I guess it's the whole weekend going on. Sunday, we got Father's Day. For all the fathers out there, I want to wish y'all happy Father's Day ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? And we got to enjoy our day just like the mothers enjoy their day. We got Meditation Miss, just joined. How you doing? 52 Blocks, you waving, I see you, bro. Now hit that request and we can roll, bro. It's all about being patient. I'm patient. Hey, there you go. Now we got a show. People we lost come back, but we about to get it in with my man, Mr. 52 Blocks. There you go, bro. Hey, see, sometimes, things be the way they be, man. Everything don't work like clockwork. How you doing, brother?
I'm great, man. How you doing, man?
Good to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you, man. Pleasure's all mine. Thanks for having me on your show, bro.
Yeah, it's a pleasure having you, bro. This is a story I need to be told because I grew up with it myself. You know what I'm saying? But tell everybody where you from, man. What's your name, bro?
My name Big Rod, Lord Ramel, a.k.a. Mr. 52. I'm from Harlem, but I'm actually from Picket Block. You know what I mean? Because this is a big world. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
So I ain't going to limit myself to one space. You know what I mean?
Yes,
but
sir.
Bottom line is everywhere we go, we have to represent, man, because we got star seeds all over the planet. You know what I mean?
Yes,
so,
sir.
So I'm the only one. You know what I mean? So are you, my bro.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's start it like this, man. So tell everybody how was life growing up as a young dude, man, in the community, man.
Well, back in my generation, our generation, it was crazy. Like, I had a fun childhood and all that. I was a daredevil and all of that. Things was different, I mean, don't get me wrong, things was happening, but it wasn't happening to us because we was like special children. Like, you know what I mean? For example, if a car full of pedophiles and rapos that was human trafficking rolled up on us, they wasn't taking us. You know what I mean?
Right,
we wasn't on that time. We was different. Like, you know what I mean? We used to run up in Chinese restaurants talk about, nigga, do you know that kung fu, nigga? You know what I mean? And we used to put that 52 Blocks sort of niggas and all that. You know what I mean? It was crazy, man. But it was a beautiful thing, man. It was learning experience, man. But, the older brothers used to pass on the knowledge to the younger brothers, man. You know what I mean? And the older brothers was more responsible, but we as younger brothers back then, we was more receptible, you know what I'm saying, to the knowledge that they was bringing, opposed to the generation now. They see you, they be like, nigga, get out of here, old head, nigga, I'm gonna do something to you. The disrespectful shit. And they don't even know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a blessing for you to even get up there in age, man. A lot of people, man, ain't make it past 13, 14. That was my life expectancy, you know what I mean? And I was through my family. So if family put bread under your feet like that, imagine anybody else, man.
Exactly. So let's take it back a little bit. Let's get into the essence or to the origin of the 52 Blocks, man. Explain to the viewers because everybody's coming on right now.
Well, all right. Here's the thing. 52 Blocks is like this. In basic mathematics, it's the art of defense. The art of defense mentally, physically, and spiritually. So 52 Blocks goes back to ancient Egypt with the pyramids. Because see, a lot of the the defensive moves and shapes and angles, you know what I mean, are on the walls. And those shapes and angles, they mean something because it's dealing with geometry. You know what I mean? And if you know anything about mathematics, mathematics is perfect. Just like that pyramid is in the ground on any location all over the planet Earth, and it generates certain energy, so is the same pyramid I throw up to defend myself against attacks. I'm generating energy, you know what I mean? And being able to, like, you know, defend against my opponent or opponents. You know what I mean? Now, I'm just speaking about the defense. The offense, the counterattack, that's something different. But just with the defense alone, you know what I mean? Punch, kick, or grab, you risking getting your hand broke on the block, your leg broke on the block, or your neck broke if you try to wrestle. You could be the best wrestler in the world, don't matter. You're not going to be able to submit me. You're not going to be able to choke me out. You ain't going to be able to do nothing. But I will choke you out. I will make you lose your life. You could be any, don't matter. It don't matter. You know what I mean? Because when you go to shoot, you're leaving something open. People go for the legs. They think because they strong, and once they get a person legs, they can get a person up there and do what they got to do. But nah, it's like chess. You sacrificing your queen for a pawn. And you're going to checkmate it because I'm going to choke you out in a guillotine, bitch. Like, you know, it's simple science, but, you know, the simple is not so simple for a lot of people that don't know the science, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the art is a beautiful art, like, for real. Like, one block, like, it could hold you down, you know what I mean? And to anybody else who's a non-fighter and they see you in action with just the one block, you know, they're going to big your name up like you the best fighter in the world. You know what I mean? Because with that one block, you've been whipping ass, and that's new to them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I've never seen nothing like that before, you know? Because every other offense, every other martial art, they concentrate on offense, like, you know, fucking niggas up. Like, you know, that's all good, but what happened if a nigga nicer than you and fucking you up? How you going to defend against that? You know what I mean? So they advocating for offense. I'm advocating for defense.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because defense going to win the whole shit. Not only going to win the battle, it's going to win the war. You know what I mean? Because you're going from mental, physical, and spiritual. It's real deep. You really have to be into it and be into yourself. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, I can teach everybody, but that don't mean people going to catch it because it's not for everybody. Because this is God's defense, 52 blocks, right? Now, you think God is going to let the devil use his defense? So if you got wickedness in your heart, I don't care. I mean, it could be me. Look at me. I'm going to take myself and put myself in an example box. Swift as I am, and me being a supreme grand master in this ancient martial art, if I go outside of 52 blocks, right, and start wickedness in the name of the blocks, yo, the blocks going to flip on me. Everything going to freeze up. It's going to freeze up on my mental, with my motor skills and everything, because you cannot play with God's defense. You understand what I'm saying? So you can be swift as the motherfucker, you will go down. You will be finished. So, you know, that's the catch to it. You know what I mean? And if you know, like, you know, I had a lot of people that try to learn from me and was like, you know, their intention was to go use it for negative and all of that. But they got their just penalties because they seen. Because it's like playing with high explosives. It's just like with knowledge itself. If you play with this knowledge, knowing that you know, because knowledge is the body of accumulated facts. So if you play with this knowledge, man, that knowledge is going to blow up in your face because you can't say you didn't know. What's the root word of knowledge? Know. You understand? It's a compound word, know and ledge. So you can't say you didn't know, you knew. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
At what age did you learn the 52 blocks?
10 to age of 10, man. That's knowledge cipher and the supreme mathematics. I was 10 years old, man. You know what I mean? And, you know, I was off to the races, man. Like, you know, I was one of them daredevil children that, you know, once I learned something, I'll be doing that all day, every day. So I learned in 77, and from 77 till 2020 is 43 years, man.
Wow.
And this is how I learned, and I never stopped. Like, you know, brothers was playing with it, and brothers didn't really master the 52 blocks. Don't get me wrong, brothers were super nice and all of that, but they always had to mix it with something. They could never come complete. But I cracked the code on 52, and I found out it's a complete art. So there's no excuse about nothing. You know what I mean? You can't be no grandmaster or master or anything like that, and you fronting and you get knocked out and hit all out. Like real 52, you know who know real 52. Because see, a person like me, I let you get 10 feet swings or kicks randomly. And I urge you to try to take my head off. Try to knock me out. What happens if I hit you? Then I'm not a supreme grandmaster then. If you hit me and knock me out, then I was perpetrating a fraud because my blocks don't work, obvious. You understand? But if I'm able to block everything and shut you down, and you can't do nothing, then that's what it is. And that's the curriculum for 52. So don't let these people fool you. I'm not hating on nobody out there. All I'm saying to everybody out there is if they tell you they 52 block masters, test them. You shouldn't have to swing back. They should only block your attack.
Right.
And you know, if they block it or whatever, it can't be no telegraph like, oh, I'm throwing a left hook. Oh, I'm coming for the right cross. Oh, I'm coming for the uppercut. No, non-telegraphical. You know, when I show people 52, I let them know, first thing first, I'm going to let you know it's real. So I'm going to let you try to random attack me. Don't worry, I ain't going to swing back because I have a style within the art called walking through the fire. Whereas when your opponent attacks you, you got to block all of it, but you got to walk towards him. You know how when a person be attacking you, they advancing you, you got to absorb them blocks and attacks, and you got to cut off their space and walk through their fire until they can't even swing no more. Whereas you up in the blocks in the way. So now you're this close to them. And still, the whole object is not to swing back. See, that science is deep because when you have skilled opponents, and there's many brothers out here skilled on the offense, Tyson, Mayweather, a lot of people with skill. That's a beautiful thing. I'm not knocking nothing. But I'm blocking that. I'm blocking that.
Yeah, that talk. I want people to hear about this, man, because I heard about it growing up myself. You know, 52 blocks was very popular. But as we got today's society, these dudes they never heard about it and they don't know about it. So I want you to give them the origin and let these brothers know this thing is official. It ain't no joke.
Well, here's the thing, man. You know, a lot of our generation, my generation, we dropped the ball with the young generation right now. You understand what I'm saying? Because most of the time I was in prison. And since I've been home since 2007, you know, I uplifted and enlightened more of our black people, brothers and sisters and children. You know what I'm saying? With the knowledge, I changed their lives because that's what it is, man. When you receive knowledge, you don't want to be the only one like, oh, well, I got this knowledge and everybody else is dumb. No, the first thing you're going to want to do is to teach and uplift your people because that's what it's about. You understand? But pertaining to your question, like, you know, I mean, it goes back to what I was saying. I would like to teach everybody, but unfortunately, it's just not going to go like that. Don't get me wrong. I give you the lessons, but when it don't work for you, just know off the rip why it's not working. Because it's God's defense. You think God is going to let the devil utilize his martial art? You think that? You think that's what's going to happen?
Not at all. Not at all.
Brothers got to get back to what it really is like. You know, when I see my people, a lot of times our people, you know, and I say our people, stardust, melanin, black people, you know, and the 48 shades of black, from the blackest to the black to the lightest of the light, you know, and I'm not prejudiced, I'm not a hater, and I'm not, you know, I'm not on that type of time. You know, I'm with everybody, and I go by energy, you know, but, you know, brothers got to get acclimated with, you know, respecting their elders and going into all of that science with just respect for themselves and their people, period. Because how is it that I come through, you can look at me like you won't kill me and ready to pull out your hammers, you ready to do all of that. But see, when anybody else come, your natural enemy come, you embrace them niggas like, yo, shit, my dude. And they got a whole different ethnic background than you. Matter of fact, these niggas was oppressing you, their ancestors was oppressing you and killing you. I'm not saying, you know what I mean, to, you know, start some shit with them. All I'm saying is when you see your people, niggas, show them love. Just like you try to break your neck to show that motherfucker love who had our people in slavery over 400 years. Stop playing, man. We have to get back to love because, see, if we get back to love as a people, you know what's going to happen? Suddenly, their system is going to dematerialize, man, right before our face. See, I've been off of that time. I'm not on that material level. You know, people be so concerned about houses, cars, jewelry, and all of that. Nah, man, my wealth is my knowledge itself and my health. Because, see, the black body is made to last 1,000 years. But they knew this, so they sabotaged our food and our water. They sabotaged our pineal gland so it could become calcified, and we wouldn't be able to see these motherfuckers in their truest form. See, the microchip been placed in a lot of our heads 12,000 years ago because it was through the neocortex part of your brain. You know, the part that possesses fear, ego, and pride. That's something God don't have. You understand? God is standing on a mountain. Nigga, if I can fly, I can fly. It ain't none of that, oh, fear, I might die, none of that. Nah. This is why with 52 blocks, when I use it in life-death situations, my shit always work. Oh, my heart don't pump Kool-Aid. Ain't no scared, oh, these niggas might kill me. None of them thoughts, man. I'm God, so I don't control my thoughts. And I know I have a right to be here. But going back to the pineal gland, they knew that, so they was targeting our mental. Because our pineal gland, melanated people, our pineal gland possesses what? Creativity. Only God can create. But why did these people target our pineal glands? Because they know we the sleeping gods. And if we wake up, they shit is done. Our shit is so powerful, nigga. We can kill niggas without thoughts. That shit is real. You know what I mean? And it goes into the science of the, you know, the voodoo, the black magic, the 7 African powers and all that shit is within us, man. That's why it's important that we get in tune with ourselves. So these young brothers and sisters right now, they need to know what time it is. Because see, they be running up in other people's establishments, getting fucked up. Our sisters running up in there, getting weaves and all of that. Not knocking what you do, you know what I mean? But you going up in there and then they feel you disrespecting them and then they going upside your head and you don't have no defense, man. You know what I'm saying? And you be fucked up. And that's not right. You know what I'm saying? So our sisters and brothers, we need to be in our own establishment and doing our own thing. But most of all, we got to know how to protect ourselves, man. You understand what I'm saying? You can't be no follower. You got to be a leader. When this bullshit ass popped up, they said, put on a mask. I said, nigga, I'm God. I have to breathe. I breathe in oxygen and I exhale carbon dioxide. So you telling me to exhale my own gases so I can die and have a respiratory problem? Really? That's the banana in the tailpipe, literally, man. God, what you trying to kill me? I'm not doing that. I'm not going to willingly kill myself because I know my rights on the planet. Fuck the laws. I'm talking about the universal law of nature. Nature says I'm not supposed to cover my shirt and breathe in my own poison. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, deep. That's deep.
I'm not sick. I ain't been sick. I don't got to go running no hospitals to get no vaccines, to get no tests. I don't need nothing, man. You know? And they can't say, well, it have no symptoms. Guess what? Every time I ever got sick in my life, and I was conscious from a little child, I always knew I was sick. I never sat there with no symptoms and I was getting fucked up. We don't operate like that. We have smart bodies. What do you think these smartphones was made out of? From us. That's why I ain't worried about 5G radiation and all that shit was made from us. Our melanin protects us from radiation. That's why they mad at us. They don't love us until it's time to use our pineal gland or our organs. So if you're driving, don't be an organ donor because that shit is crazy. They're going to make sure they flip you up because your blood happens to match and someone that's fucked up that don't have your shit.
Let me ask
you know what I mean?
Quick question. So a lot of brothers, a lot of people think that 52 blocks came from prison. They think it's the prison tactic of fighting.
Yeah, it's just that brothers in prison, we had to use it, you know what I'm saying, because of close space and either the COs will fuck you up, either rogue-ass convicts and inmates will fuck you up and stuff like that, even though it wasn't completed because it came from knocking and kicking. You know what I mean? Also, it's a derivative. You know what I mean? But, you know, like, in prison, like, that's what we had to use. Like, you know, it was the best thing for the close quarter combat. But, you know, being that I cracked the code on 52, like, you know, I mean, it's a complete art. Like, I mean, I know I sound cocky, but people, you know, misconstrue my confidence for cockiness. See, when you know 1 + 1 = 2, and that's universal, you know what I mean? And the mathematics is directly attached to 52 blocks. You know 52, that's a mathematical equation. You understand? If you know anything about mathematics, you know mathematics is perfect. So as long as you calculate it up right, like 5 + 2, okay, that equals 7. You understand what I'm saying? And you calculate it right, you're going to always be right. But like I said, if you use it for wrong, it's going to definitely flip on you, man. You understand? 52 is not really nothing new. We had to hide it. When ancient Egypt fell back in the days because the planet Nebuchadnezzar came and struck wicked niggas off the fucking planet, 52 blocks scattered and dispersed and fragmented through other martial arts. That was black martial arts coming from our motherland. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm getting ready to get real deep in that because my video should be dropping probably hopefully today, 5-6 hours. You know, I'll be ready for my video because it's important that our brothers, sisters, and children out here, they know the true history of 52 blocks, not thinking that it's from some homo dude and from prison. Like, really? Come on, man. Stop trying to take the status of the original black people.
Right.
I listen to everybody right now. I ain't on that religious shit. I ain't on none of that time. I'm on none of that time. I go by the earth. I go by nature. I respect nature.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So, being that I respect nature, like, I urge our people to just study the science in the pyramids. That's our history. Don't let them give you nothing else. Well, here, study this guy. He's your God. Don't go for none of that shit. Just go to the pyramids. And you already know how they trying to whitewash their history with the pyramids because when they play movies about Cleopatra, she's what? Caucasian. Not taking nothing away from my Caucasian people. I got love for everybody. I'm God. You know what I'm saying? But call a spade a spade. That sister was black. She was a goddess. You understand?
Exactly. So let me ask you a question. So you said you did some time, right? So when you learned the 52 before you went in?
Of course, man.
All right, so hit me out, Mel. Hit me out.
Right.
So when you went in, and you know, dudes be trying the dudes and all that little certain little way. I'm saying when you gave them the Benny, they felt some type of way behind that 52, huh?
Yeah, of course, man. Especially when you break people up. People were known as killers prior to the fire. And then you demolish and they peoples, like everybody looking stupid. You understand what I'm saying? See, before I went to prison, I was on my road of becoming a master. That was the early 80s, you know what I'm saying? Because I was already against, you know what I'm saying, my Latino brothers up in indictment when we was having wars, not squabbles, wars. A war is 50 people, 100 people surround you. Nigga, you in the middle of a war. You understand? And the OGs and the leaders from them gangs that was down with them Dominican, Ball Busters, the rest of them, they always came to rescue me if I wasn't fighting 10 or 20 of them. Because, see, I was already swift in multiple opponents already back then. So by the time I got to jail, I was prepared for that shit. Niggas was trying to jump me. It looked like they was getting jumped. Because, see, when 10 niggas coming at you, 2 of them niggas got knives. You disarm a nigga, break a nigga up and do all that. You don't think the rest of them niggas watching? Even though it's in the heat of the moment, I had people run up on me with big ass, long ass shit like swords in jail, like, and stop 20 feet away because I did to their peoples and they run the other way. Like, shit is serious. You know what I mean? And I hear people be talking about, oh yeah, well, this nigga talking all that bullshit about 52 with the hands. Well, nigga, Jizza said, some shit about some shots, therefore your 52 blocks is useless. Let me tell you something. That goes for the people that don't know shit about 52 blocks. If you know anything about 52 blocks, it's not restricted to the physical defense. Nigga, when I learned 52 blocks in 1977, and that was the year of the blackout, that was the same time I learned how to shoot. Learn how to shoot. You understand what I'm saying? I was already practicing with knives with my brother because we was chasing each other around the house trying to kill each other. You know what I mean? Throwing shit, boom, shit stick right in the wall. We was crazy with it. So I was already swift before I went to prison. When I went to prison, that's when I learned how to disarm weapons and things of this nature. You know what I'm saying? But basically, with 52 blocks, it basically puts you in a frame of mind that enables you to know how to think and protect yourself. You know what I mean? Just through your energy alone. You know, because I was in situations with punk ass dudes talking that gun shit. You know what I mean? I was in situations police had the gun to my head and pulled the trigger. And that's right before they switched from revolvers to Glocks. 1988. March. Let's do the math. They was trying to shoot my face off. And that gun wouldn't go off. And the bullets wasn't dummies.
Wow.
So when you protected, and when you're a person like that that's spiritually protected, and intuitive, things ain't gonna just happen like that to you. You're gonna be protected. You know what I'm saying? So all of that gun gaming, don't talk about guns, please, because it's easy. Anybody can shoot a gun. But then it comes to the aim, because these same front ass dudes that be talking that shit, when they come to try to shoot shit up, and I say trap, they wind up shooting everything but the target.
Mm.
Leaves, trees, a little baby, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Random shit, a car, everything but they target. Because it's not for you to go against your people like that, man. You ain't supposed to be doing dumbass shit like that. We have a problem, we can get through it. My days, we fought and we shook hands the next day. We was the best friends.
Exactly.
Nowadays, nigga lose a fight, soon as you get a busted lip. Oh man, I'm going to get the strap.
Crazy.
I'm going to get the strap. I'm gonna kill these niggas. The fuck out of here, really?
Yeah.
Nigga, learn how to protect yourself, because it's more than a scrap. Because soon as you kill a nigga and go to jail, guess what? No more scrap. You got hands. Niggas got gun games in jail, but the guns in jail are known as knives.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, for real. You know what I mean? Like, knife game. Like, niggas are stuffing shit like this in their ass.
Wow.
Niggas shit this shit out and cut the shit out of you.
That's crazy.
But that's real.
So niggas stick it in their ass and bringing it in.
Man, niggas is, I mean, I guess for a lot of them, they rather get caught with it than without it. I used to have that same mind. 2 blocks opened me up for a whole different world. Why would I need an external weapon when I really am the weapon? When you really look at it, I am the weapon. You know, because it was times
Right.
I went to go gun niggas down. But it wasn't meant for me to do that. So it wouldn't
Right.
let it happen. Like I said, you can't use 52 blocks with a round because it's going to flip on you. You got to be right. So when you take 52 blocks, you actually taking an oath to nature.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that you would do the right thing. That's why when I went to prison, I couldn't see dudes getting gang raped and all of that.
Right.
You saying that's foul? That's nah. I stand for a lot of shit, but I don't stand for the bullshit.
Right.
You know, I taught a lot of people. You know, I got a lot of people swift. You know, with the mind, the body, the spirit. You know, this is what it's about, man.
Yeah.
You know, people ain't gonna change unless they want to change. Our people, we have to stop embracing all this bullshit. You see, Hollywood is dead, right? You see these actors online begging, right? The niggas that sold their soul and they sick right now.
Mm.
Soul of Soul, that was the R&B group back in the day. You remember? Man, really?
Yeah.
It ain't no amount of money. Niggas coming at me for money. Yo, you do this. Nigga, I'd rather sit on my priceless art than to sell out in your movies, to sell out with the rest of your people, with the rest of that bullshit, nigga. Money is not everything. My peace is everything. Having my goddess, my beautiful black goddess by my side means everything. Especially doing all that time with a whole bunch of niggas. But I guess that was my education. You understand what I'm saying? To, you know, get strong, you know, get me stronger and help shape and mold me to be who I am right now.
Right.
You know? So I embrace that shit. You know, you got people that look at me, oh, they can talk about jail, fucking jailbirds and this, that, and the third. Newsflash, all our people was enslaved over here. You understand? So even if you didn't go to Comstock or Clinton, nigga, you still a fucking slave and you still in prison. And right now, niggas got their freedom, but mentally, they in prison right now. Because they believe in the bullshit from these other motherfuckers. These other motherfuckers is tricking them into going to kill themselves. Come on, man.
Talking about it, bro. But let me ask you a question. So, you know, I watched a couple of dudes do 52 back in the days, and I was always impressed when the dude, you know, I know it's an art of boxing and all that, and the defense and everything, but I see the brother come up top, drop down, tap a dude from his ankles all the way back up to the top. Don't get touched or nothing, and
That's what I was doing.
this is crazy.
I was like 10 years old.
Huh?
I'm doing that like I was 10 years old. But like I said, when you do 52 against a person that don't know 52, you're going to look beautiful. You're going to be like, yo, you see what this nigga did? That's why brothers like me used to come home and brothers used to see that shit, be like, yo. And see, that's why I understand the mother dead stories. Because the mother dead stories, a lot of them dudes that glorify the dude, they were victims or their family were victims. And that's sad. That's sad. Because I will never give another motherfucker props for creating this ancient art. It's our shit. It's in the pyramids. Don't try to claim it. Don't try to say it came from jail. It's not a prison system. It came from the pyramids, and I brought the complete science back in the project. So it went from the pyramids to the project. And that's the name of the history that's coming out with 52 blocks. I'm tracing the lineage step by step so anybody can understand. But however, with a lot of people, it doesn't matter how much proof I bring, they still gonna be ignorant. But that's on them. I'm only those who's acceptable with its proof. Man.
Right. Let me ask you a question. So, say if a person wants to learn the art, would you teach them?
Yeah, well, it's different because I have to go by energy. But then again, I have taught a lot of people that wasn't right either. Like, for example, I got over 1,000 students. You know what I mean? Out of my lifetime, probably 2,000. However, all of them were not good. But I came to realize, because I was beating myself up the head like, damn, why I gotta have bad students? Niggas is fucking up. Niggas is doing this. Niggas doing that. No, because that's part of the life, the polarity. That's like saying, I have a right hand. Why do I need a left? I have a left leg. Why do I need a right? You need it for balance. So therefore, this internal controversy with 52 blocks, with my good students and my bad students, all of that is for the movies and all of that. Like, we about to do all that. You know,
right. There you go. Yeah.
Negative into positive. Because at the end of the day, I didn't go and kill none of these dudes. Like, yo, you're a bad student. You got to die. And I ain't do none of that. Like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Everybody's not going to be good. Everybody's not going to be bad. I hope that's satisfactory. Man.
Yeah, so you talking about it's all about the energy at the end of the day.
Yeah, the energy. You know, a lot of brothers came to me and was like, yo, I got $1,000. I want to learn this kind of thing. Nigga, I ain't got to teach you nothing. I don't even have to accept your reptilian currency, nigga. You know, I'm used to getting my own money, so I'm not going to use the art to try to, you know what I'm saying, do all of that. You understand? Especially back then, I've been home 13 years, but now is the time. Now is the time. So I will be ready for the online training, for everything, for all the students that want to learn stuff. I will be ready after I finish dropping this video from the pyramids to the project. Because see, I feel the history is pertinent. I can't have people going to Google and think it's some old monkey cipher nigga invented this art. That's why I had to put up the, and that's why I had to make the comments, because I have to change that history because it's false. How they gonna have this dude, the creator of 52 blocks, when you can see it in the pyramid walls? And it's nothing new under the sun.
No, it's not.
It's not. I can show you right now, Dombe fighting in Africa. They wrap one hand up and put some type of ball on it, and all they do, they just allowed to use one hand as a shield and one hand as a spear. So this hand as a spear, this the only hand they can use. You understand? And they have to block everything. See what I was telling you, the fragments of 52. That's a fragment.
Right.
Yeah, and it get deep because it go to footwork, it go to everything, man.
Yeah. And let me tell you something, Mel. It's like when I was younger, I heard about 52 blocks all the time. You understand? In the streets, it was running. Everybody didn't know how to do it, but a lot of people was hearing about it. It was interesting. You know, we grew up smack boxing and all that. Remember we did all that in the street playing around. But it's been quiet, so they hear about you. You know what I'm saying? In the 52 block, I'm like, yo, I got to get this dude on the show because I grew up around that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know about it, and I know they will be intrigued when they see your documentary, and definitely if you do a movie.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing that, all independent, man. So, you know what I mean? I'm going to be needing like that, obvious. But, you know, basically, I don't only just know how to fight. See, I'm a gun, so I'm a besides a multi-genius. You know what I mean? Everything I learn, I strive to make.
Right.
You know what I mean? But us as a whole, you know, we could come together and do things, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. We have to get off of that time of, fuck that nigga, I ain't helping this, or I ain't doing that, and we got to get off that time, man. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. And at the end of the day, all for what? For fucking money? You know how many rich niggas right now been getting money for a long fucking time, but right now they fucked up. Their health is fucked up. They got all this money, though. Niggas is fucked up, though, because they put all their energy into that, and they didn't care about their real health. They thought their material wealth was their health. Nigga, so what?
Exactly.
You fucking got shit in your body riddled because you eating pork and the shit putting tapeworms in your brain and all that. And you wonder why you got diabetes and all the rest of these ailments. And when you go to the hospital, they give you a medicine to mask the problem, but at the same time, messing up your internal organs, man. Nah, man. So I say you got to get to what really counts, what's really important, man. And I say, you know, to all, you know, it's a lot of people out here, man. Because of that bullshit that's been going on, I say a lot of people, man, need to really get stronger. You'd be surprised how if you get a black queen that's really a black goddess, and y'all be in tune and exchange with each other with that energy, man, you'll be surprised what you can achieve, man. You know, but everybody be so caught up. They want to, you know, hit 10 bros and mate. Same way with bros and all that. They want to be caught up in all that other shit. You know what I mean? Which is just lowering their energy and their standards, man. Now, personally, I can't do that. I can't, you know, even if I wasn't married, I couldn't, you know, 10 girls and do all of this shit, different people and all that, because now you inheriting any different spirits. You understand what I'm saying? And if you trying to, like, you know, better yourself, you know, you can't really do that because the spirits that you inhabiting, a lot of them spirits ain't right. They ain't right. It ain't right. So you can't really spread yourself thin. You can't think, oh, because I'm a man, I can do this. Nah, man. Build up your spiritual currency, man. Don't get caught up with physical shit, man. I'm telling you, because at the end of the day, when it all for what you got. For example, Hollywood fell. Now niggas are standing up there like this. This nigga Trump passed the law. If you down with trafficking, he gonna freeze your accounts. So niggas on the line, niggas on right now, IG backing. You know what I'm saying? And these the same people niggas was looking up to. Niggas will fight you. I remember I was upstate, niggas was having wars because they was fighting against who was the better, Tupac or Biggie. And this after both of them got killed. Like black on black shit. Niggas will go hard on each other, but go soft on the other.
Yeah.
And I ain't with that.
Facts.
No?
That's big facts. Let me ask you a question. So, once you do your projects and stuff like that, what's your next move after that?
Well, my main goal is to circulate the knowledge. You know, through audio, movies, through all of that, to get it all over the world. Because my main thing is this. Back in the 70s and the 80s, I used to sit at home and watch the Saturday afternoon karate films. You understand?
Me too.
But after learning the science that we taught Asians martial arts, my brother, it's important that I have niggas in Asia, Japan, and everywhere watching our shit. That's very important. Because we wasn't sitting stagnated. Everybody wasn't stagnated, man. You know what I mean? And most importantly, see, I didn't sell out. Niggas was telling me where I'm at. Yo, we want you to teach a police academy. Nigga, what? No disrespect, but I can't do that. I can't do that. It's not about that. No, hell no. So you could go kill my people with the same shit, and then later on you're going to come back and kill me because I taught y'all, so y'all going to come and kill me off because that's how it works? Nigga, fuck out of here. I ain't teaching you shit. Right now, bro. Man, yo, he's sitting on the art and blah, 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 blah. No, if you're not worthy, I don't feel like teaching. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to do that. And that's the beauty of possessing something that's priceless. Because that means I could be around 10 motherfuckers and they billionaires. And all I got is 2 blocks and my health.
Right.
Hey, I'm going to stand out. And they don't even have enough money to pay for my shit. And I ain't selling. I ain't selling. Same, at the end of the day, they're going to go home with a pocket full of money, tight. Like, damn, you can't get that nigga. Nigga, yeah, you can buy everything else. You can't buy this. Because, see, this is their whole game. To take from the starseed. They want to take your creativity, bottle it up, put it on the shelf, and with you with it. And then you're done. What happened to the dudes, what they did with the money and violence shit? Jay-Z bought their shit, gave them niggas 10 million, and you ain't hear nothing else? That's one of the strongest things black people can do. Start your own shit. Do your own. You better do it now. Hollywood is dead. So now is the time for brothers to step up. This is 2020. Perfect vision. Step up. Step
exactly.
Up.
Talking about, yo, people want to get at you, man. How can they, what's your links and all that? People want to holler at you, bro.
Facebook, Ramel Amon Ross Scott. Instagram, Mr. 52 Blocks Martial Arts. Right. I also have another page on Facebook, Mr. 52 Blocks Martial Arts. And on YouTube, it's I'm Mr. 52. I'm with no abbreviation. IMMR52. No blocks. It's IMMR52. So basically, you can get at me from there. I have a whole bunch of people, ready to, take these lessons and stuff like that. Please, everybody, please be patient. I have to put out the video first, because see, the video will solidify everything, and y'all will feel much more better in accepting this knowledge about 52 and self. So I don't want to accept not $1 until I put out this history class.
There it is. Yo, I appreciate you coming to the show, bro. You hear me?
My pleasure, brother. My pleasure,
man. You see, I wasn't giving up. I said, we're going to get my man on the joint. I'm waiting. You know what I'm saying? Because I respect 52, but I grew up with it. And I seen what it could do. And I know the origin of it, but you know what I'm saying? I wanted you to explain because you're the master. You know what I'm saying? And the knowledge and the information need to come from the master, opposed to, just people talking about what they think about it.
That's why I
know about it to talk about it.
Exactly. That's why I strongly urge everybody out there, if you're gonna even if you're not gonna mess with me, that's cool. I don't care. Like, it is what it is. I'm only for those who want to accept it and receive it. If you're not for it, then I don't care. I mean, I know people gonna hate. That's the balance. It ain't gonna be no love without hate. You understand what I'm saying? So I really don't care about that. But I just want brothers to come together, man. Those that that's conscious and that will. Everybody else, that's on them, man.
That's right.
That's on them. That's on them.
But yo, Mr. 52 Blocks, so I'm gonna call you, Mel. I'm definitely gonna get back at you, man, through my man E, man. Shout out to my brother E. Me and E grew up together.
Tell him my 52 blocks can never be used.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I respect the 52 Blocks,
Yo, respect.
I'm gonna get at you through E and all that, because I should be able to indictment. I went to school. I went to 52. I went to 52.
What year?
We talk about that later on,
All right.
But yo, and I played the dice when they had the courts with Sky Blue. Remember that? Remember Sean Couch? Remember the couches and all that?
Yeah, of course.
All right, then I was up there.
So we're gonna build, yeah, definitely, man.
We're gonna build,
yo, man, thanks for having me on your show, man.
Yeah, man. Anytime, and I got some other things that's going on. So when your videos and all that stuff come out, I got another avenue on how you can, get some attention and all that,
Yeah, that's peace, man. Like my thing is, when I put my shit out, I'm not so focused on the money. I just want the history out. I want my shit out.
I didn't even talk about it.
My shit is different. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to do. That's all I want to do. Yo, thanks for having me on, man.
Yes, sir.
Yo, peace, man. Peace. Everybody get y'all shit up, man. Yo, stay tuned to my man right here, man. We're going to keep it live, man. My man Vito and all that. Don Vito, huh?
My man
Don Vito?
Yeah, Don Vito, that's right.
That's right. Yo, love is love, man.
Love is love, bro.
Thank you, my brother. Peace.
Always.
All right.